Hi, this is GB of GB's Coastal Adventures. It's February 2026, and I took a walk out to 10 Mile Beach today for a beverage on the beach. I parked at the Smith Ranch Trail parking, that fairly large pullout just south of the 10 Mile Bridge on the east side of Highway 1. Plenty of room for several cars, and the whole river valley opens wide from there. The trail begins by following the highway on the inland side, a quiet little path that parallels the guardrail until it drops down towards the river. When I reached the spot under the bridge, I had a choice. I could follow the old road upriver. That would be a hike for another day. I chose the ocean. From there, the walk turns into a piece of local history. I stepped onto the northernmost end of the old McCarricker Haul Road, once used by the Union Lumber Company to move logs from the 10 Mile watershed down to the Fort Bragg mill. Decades of storms and shifting sand have reclaimed most of it, so the first stretch is sand-covered pavement, a fading remnant of the old road. Eventually, the dunes take over completely, and a narrow dirt trail carries me down to the 10 Mile River. From that point on, I followed the river the rest of the way to the beach, walking in soft, wet sand. It's not easy going. Every step sinks a little, but it's still easier than trudging through the dunes. The whole route from the parking lot to the beach is about 2.1 miles, steady and honest. The river drains a broad forested watershed stretching far inland, a valley that once held Pomo villages, later ranches, and then the heavy logging that fed the mill. Long before the dunes were protected, this lower valley had its own agricultural chapter, the potato farm days. In the early 1900s, settlers planted potatoes in the rich river-fed soils near the mouth of the 10 Mile. The cool coastal climate and the steady moisture made it good potato country, and for a time the area supported small farms that shipped their crops south by wagon and later by rail. The fields are long gone now, reclaimed by dunes, willows, and river grass. But if you know the history, you can still feel the old farm lines under the landscape. Today, the river is a critical salmon and steelhead stream, with restoration work slowly bringing the runs back. Down near the mouth, the estuary mixes fresh and salt water, drawing herons, osprey, harbor seals, and the usual cast of shorebirds. I reached the ocean where the river meets the tide, found a quiet spot, cracked open my beverage, and let the stillness settle in. 10 Mile Beach always feels like it's holding the whole world at arm's length, wide, empty, and honest. On the way in, I'd made the mistake of trying the old shortcut trail I used to take. It drops straight down from the bridge to the paved road, but winter rains have carved it into a deep, narrow gully, too rutted to trust, so I turned back and took the safer way in. Probably the right call. The dunes had a better story to tell today anyway. So grab a beverage, find a comfortable chair, have a seat, and sit back, enjoy the sounds of the ocean, the sight of the waves. It's a beautiful day. Thanks for spending a little time with me out here today. To all of you who keep coming back, my subscribers, I appreciate you more than you know. Your steady support makes it easy for me to keep sharing these quiet walks and small coastal moments. And if you're new here, you're welcome to join the fun. I've got 22 other Beverage on the Beach videos from all around the Fort Bragg and Mendocino coastline, and there'll be plenty more once the weather warms up again. If you'd like to come along for the next one, just click on my picture at the end of the video to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next tide.